Oh, yes, I saw it, and I think it's kind of useful, but I haven't used it effectively.
Okay. So, Mrs. Ha is here.
Yeah,
Chào
hello teacher.
em.
Yes,
Chào
hello
em, Mrs.
teacher. Hello
Ha.
Minh Ngọc. Yeah, how are you?
Yeah, but
Yeah, chào con.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. How are you, Mrs. Ha?
Yes, I'm fine. Thank you.
Good. Good.
Yes.
Good. Good.
Okay.
How did your lessons go yesterday?
It was fine.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Nothing special. Okay, yes.
Nothing special.
Mhm.
Okay. And what about your friend from Da Nang?
She was here for several hours. Then she
Uh-huh.
left already.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Good. So I haven't heard how Bao Ming got on yet. Have you?
Yeah, I didn't hear anything about his test already.
No.
Also,
No. Okay. So me neither.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. He said he would write and let me know. He said he would write an email to tell me, but
Yeah.
I haven't heard anything yet.
Maybe he was very tired because it took too long
Yeah.
for 4 skills. You know.
That's right. That's
Yes.
right. So maybe he was too tired, or
Yes.
I hope he's not too depressed about something. That's
Yeah.
all. Yeah.
Hope so. Okay.
Yeah. Oh well. I'll just wait and see for
Mm-hmm.
the next few days. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So anything I need to know before the lesson starts?
No,
Mrs.
I
Ha?
don't think so. Everything
Okay.
is fine. Okay.
Okay. Good. Thank you. Come in. Come in.
Mhm.
Okay. Ming Nok.
yes,
Okay. So you're doing another class as well, Ming Nok, is that right? For writing.
yes, I think so.
Okay. And so what is that class concentrating on? Is it task one, task two, or both?
I I have just lear- learned for two lessons, and the first one is focused on the structure of text writing, and then the second is I have a mock test about writing both text one and text two.
Okay. All right. So, well, do you have any questions you need to ask me about the structure?
I think like sometimes I usually have some ideas for it, and I think my vocabulary is kind of good, but I can like verbalize it or like make it into a sentence, like complex
Hmm.
sentence, or to connect it together.
Right. So you are having trouble making it into a sentence. Is that what you were saying?
Yes.
Okay. I guess, well, I guess, of course, that is just what we will be practicing during the class. Like, for example, in the class this afternoon, this morning, we're going to be practicing finishing off that task one exercise about the tunnels that you might remember from
Oh,
last
yes,
week.
the tunnel.
So that will give you a chance to obviously compose sentences and
Yes.
see if you're using the correct words. So is that the sort of thing you want to practice? Is that right?
Yes, and I think I have to make like my texture make sense because I think I have some like suitable vocabulary, but it's not into the situation.
Okay. All right. Well, we will just keep practicing and let me know. But please read that thing I sent you about the structure and let me know if you have any questions about that. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. About Chan, Chao Gon,
Hi, teacher.
how are you?
I'm very good for today. Sleep well and get up early.
Oh, good, good. So you are not too tired today, is that right?
Yes.
Oh, good. What about any flooding in your neighborhood?
It's been for 3 days and no raining or even a storm because
Right.
it's passed away Hanoi, so there's no any flood.
Okay. I see on the news the river was still very high a couple of
Yes.
days ago. The river is it still like that or has it gone down?
I don't know that, but I think there's still high level because the table and Hoàn Kiếm that is near the Sông Hong,
Yes.
the Hong River.
Yes.
Is that right? So
Yes.
that the level of the sea that the level of the river is still high. I think so.
Yes.
I
Yes.
saw some people that uh use their boat to
Mm.
like go outside.
Mm. Okay. But do you think you think the river level has reached its peak now?
Hmm.
Okay, so it should
I
get
don't think
less.
so. I don't think so.
Okay, because I heard that the Long Bien Bridge was closed this week.
Yes.
Yeah. Is it open again? Do you know?
About that, I still
You
don't
don't
know
know.
that.
Okay. Okay. So the last time I came to Hanoi a few months ago, I went. I rode my bike across that bridge.
Uh,
So that's interesting to think that the water was getting that high.
yes.
Yeah. Okay, so before we start, just waiting for some of the other students to join us, and they should join us now because, of course, it's 10 o'clock. Do you have any questions for me, Chan, before we start?
I don't have any.
Okay, so you said you're going to be doing the Ielts test in a couple of months. Is that right?
Yes, I will take the end of this class in the late September so that I could have some few weeks, like 1 or 2 weeks, to reach the IELTS test as soon
Okay.
as I can.
Okay.
I need to rush
Okay.
because I have so many tests and entrance exam in the future, so
Right. So you have
I
a
don't
lot of
want to
tests.
have a long time. Yes.
Sure. Sure. Is there anything that you feel you need to practice in particular with the IELTS test?
In particular, I
Yes.
think I should need some like speaking, like a training speaking test and
Okay.
reading.
Okay.
About writing, I don't about worrying about that because
Okay.
I think I could handle it.
Okay. Good. Good. All right. Well, we'll practice speaking today. We're going to do the task 2 speaking today, part 2 speaking. Okay. Who else is here? Ting. Xin chào, Ting. Can you hear me, Ting? If you are talking, Ting, I can't hear you yet. Can you hear me? No, maybe not. Bao Ling. Xin chào, Bao Ling. How are you, Bao Ling?
I'm good.
Good. Have you had a good week, Bao Ling?
Not really, because it's my first week to study at school, so
Yes.
it's okay. Sorry.
Okay, so you've been very busy. Okay, so we will get started in a minute. I know some of the other students are not joining us yet, but they should be here on time. So we will start. Can you please turn your cameras on, everyone? Okay, who can I see? Thank you, Bao Ling. I can see you. Chan, I can see you. Thank you. Bao Lang, how are you?
I'm doing great.
Good. Did you go back to school this week, Bao Lang?
And yes,
Okay, good. How was it? How was school this week?
it's pretty good. I think it's not really busy. Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, good. Meng Nok, I can see you. Thank you. Feng Ling. Feng Ling.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Feng Ling?
I'm good. Can you see
Good.
me?
I can hear you and see you now too. That's great. Much better.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, everyone. Ting, can you hear me? Ting.
Can you hear me?
I can now, Ting. I can now. Okay, that's good. Okay, who we got? Bao Ling, Bao Chan, Bao Lan, Ming Nok, Fung Ning and Ting. Okay, everyone, we will get started. Welcome to class for this morning. Hope you've all had a good week. Hope there was no more flooding where you live. And I hope they are starting to clean up all the trees in Hanoi. I've been watching the news online. I see a lot of trees fell down in Hanoi over the last week or so. So I hope that is being tidied away now. All right, so what we're going to be doing today, we're going to be doing some more word formation practice in just a moment. Then we're going to be doing speaking part 2. Haven't done this for a few weeks, so you'll all be doing the 2-minute speaking today, okay? About time we did some more practice with that. And then we will also be going back to the part 1 exercise that we've been looking at the last couple of weeks, the one which you compare the 2 tunnels. Buck Ha showed me during the week one of the recent IELTS tests, which was actually very similar to the tunnel one. In fact, it was a map one where you had to compare 2 maps. So it is worth knowing how to do these comparisons, where you have to compare 2 different images or pictures and look at the differences between them, and obviously write about those differences. Anyway, that's what we'll be doing today. Before we start, does anyone have any questions? Viet Ang, Chao Gon.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Viet Ang?
I'm good.
Good. And Tuan Son, can you hear me, Tuan Son?
Yes, I can.
Okay, welcome to class, Tuan Son. All right, everyone. So, first of all, word formation. Again, don't want to spend too long on this, but it's a good way to practice your vocabulary. And just to remind you of maybe some words that you have forgotten or some words that you haven't seen before. So, today we are doing exercise 6. Can you see exercise 6, Fung Ling? Fung Ling.
Yes, I can see.
Okay, great. So you should all know what to do by now. Please choose the correct form of the word that fits into the sentence and send it to me in chat. So there are 8 of them. Again, I don't want you to take too long on this. So only 2 minutes to do this, which should be plenty of time. 2 minutes. And I want all of them at once, please, Ming Nok. I can see you have sent me number 1, but I want all 8, okay? So please send me all 8 at once, not 1 at a time. Okay, everyone, 1 more minute. If you don't know one of them, just leave it out, go to the next one. Like I say, don't want to spend too much time on this. I want to get on to the speaking. Okay, thank you, Bao Ling. I've got yours. Okay, that's good, Bao Ling. They are all correct. Tu and Son, I'm looking at yours now. Oh, actually, now I've looked again. You've got one wrong, Bao Ling. One wrong. Tu and Son, they are all correct. Well done. Ting, you have one that is wrong. Okay, one is wrong, Tu and Son, so you get 7. 7 are correct. Fong Ling, you have one wrong as well. Okay, so you get 7. Ming Nok, you have one wrong also. So 7 out of 8 for you, Ming Nok. Chan, you have 2 wrong. So 6 out of 8 for you, Chan. Okay, who am I waiting for? Bao Lang and Viet Ang, can you send me yours now, please?
I sent you.
Okay, just got it. Thank you, Bao Lang. Okay, 1 is wrong, Bao Lang. You have 1 wrong. Most of you are getting the same 1 wrong. Viet Ang, are you ready, please?
I sent you.
You sent me already? Let's have a look. Okay, I've got it. Thank you, Viet Ang. Okay, you have 4 correct, Viet Ang. 4 out of 8. Okay, we'll go through the answers quickly. Ming Nok.
Yes.
Actually, sorry, I'll start at the other end. Sorry, Ming Nok. I often start with you. I know. That's because you're usually first to the class. Tu and Son.
Yes,
Okay, can you read sentence number 1, please?
we are going to change our suppliers as they have become very unreliable.
Good. So everyone, this is the one that most of you got wrong. The correct answer is unreliable. Okay, we're going to change our suppliers as they have become very unreliable. And the reason you know it's unreliable and not reliable is because they say change. Okay, why are they going to change? Because the suppliers are not reliable. They have become unreliable. Okay, so that gives you a clue as to what the correct form should be. Okay, so unreliable. Okay, is the correct answer to number 1. Thank you, Tu and Son. Ming Nok.
Yes.
Number 2, please.
Number 2, Huang is very creative. She writes short stories, paints, and draws.
Okay, creative. I think everyone got this correct. Thank you, Ming Nok. Chan. Chan, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, number 3, please, Chan.
We need your assignment at the bottom of the page.
Okay. Can you give me the missing word again, please, Chan? I couldn't hear it.
Assignment.
Okay. It is pronounced, not quite correct, Chan. It is pronounced signature, everyone. Signature. Okay. Not assignment. Not assignment. It is signature. Okay, that's when you write your name. Is anyone not sure what a signature is? A signature is when you sign your name, usually to some sort of official document or piece of paper. Signature. Signature is the answer to number 3. Number 4, please. Ting. Ting.
Hello. Yeah, I'm
Yes.
here.
Number 4, please.
The index at the back of the books is in order alphabetical.
Is correct.
Order.
Alphabetical, everyone. Alphabetical. Couple of people got this wrong. Alphabetical means in the order, same order as the alphabet, starting with A, B, C, D, and so on, the English alphabet. The index at the back of the book is in alphabetical order. Fung Ni.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Fung Ni? I see you've just joined the class. Hope
Yes.
you've had a good week, Fung Ni. So, Fung Ni, can you tell me, okay, the index at the back of the book is in alphabetical order, okay? You know what that means, don't you, Fung Ni?
Can you say it again?
The index, I'm looking at number 4. The index at the back of the book is in alphabetical order. You know what that means, don't you, Fung Ni?
Yes.
I do. Okay. What say there are numbers instead of letters? How do you describe that? The index at the back of the book is in what order? Do you know what to say? If the index is using numbers and not letters, do you know what the word is?
Sorry,
Not sure? Okay. So if you are using letters, it's alphabetical. If you are using numbers, it is what? Do you know?
no.
Not, okay. Meng Nok, do you know?
Can you tell me the number of the question?
Yeah, this is an extra question, Meng Nok. Okay.
Yes.
So I'm still looking at number 4. The index at the back of the book is in alphabetical order. Okay, is the correct answer. That means alphabet refers to letters. What do you say if the index at the back of the book uses numbers instead of letters? How do you describe that? Do you know?
Something like start with S.
Starts with N. Does start with N.
Numerical.
Not quite. Not quite. Tu and Son, do you know?
I think it's numerical.
Oh, you have the right word, but you're not saying it correctly, Tu and Son. But you have the right word. The answer, everyone, is numerical. 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 Have you heard this word before, Fung Ni? Phong Ni, oi. Not there. Sung Ha, Nok Ha.
Hi,
Hi, I see you just joined the class. How are you, Nok Ha?
I'm great, thank you.
Good. Have you heard this word before? Numerical, Nok Ha.
I heard it.
Numerical, okay? Numerical is the number version of alphabetical. Okay, it's a word worth knowing. Okay, if you organize a list according to letters, okay, it is alphabetical. You're using letters. If you organize a list using numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on, it is numerical. Numerical. Okay. Who's next? Fong Ling.
Yes. The fans wave ecstatically as the movie stars step out of the limousine.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Bao Ling, just your pronunciation. It is excitedly. Excitedly. Can you say that for me, please?
Excitedly.
Good. Excitedly. You make the I sound. Excitedly. Thank you, Fong Ling. Sorry. Thank you, Bao Ling. Fong Ling.
I'm here.
Yeah, number 6, please. Number 6.
Um, the chickenpox is a highly infectious disease.
Good. You are correct. You're correct. You don't sound very confident, Fong Ling, but you are correct. Okay. Chicken pox is a highly infectious disease. Okay, just 2 more of these. Bao Lang. Number 7, Bao Lang.
Ming is very competitive. She wants to be number 1 at everything.
Good. Ming is very competitive. Competitive is the correct word form. And finally, number 8. Number 8. Fong Ni.
Yes.
Number 8, please, Fong Ni.
Ngọc loves cars and she so knowledgeable about them.
Is correct. Is the correct adjective. Knowledgeable, everyone. Nok loves cars. She's so knowledgeable about them. So if any of these words are new to you, please make a note of them, okay? Please add them to your vocabulary list. I'll give you the answers one more time. Number 1 is unreliable. Unreliable. Number 2, creative. Number 3, we need your signature. Signature is how it's pronounced, by the way. We need your signature at the bottom of the page. Number 4, the index is alphabetical. Number 5, the fans waved excitedly. Chickenpox is a highly infectious disease. Ming is very competitive. And the last one, Nok is knowledgeable. She knows a lot. She is knowledgeable. Any questions, anyone, about that? Okay, for those of you who are a bit late to class, what we're doing now is we're going to be doing speaking part 2. So you're all going to be giving me a 2-minute talk. But first of all, I will just remind you, okay, about the secret to giving a good 2-minute talk. Again, we looked at this a few weeks ago, but I know maybe some of you missed this lesson and maybe some of you have forgotten. So I will go very quickly through this. Okay, so speaking part 2, as I'm sure most of you know, you get a cue card, what's called a cue card with a main topic, 4 bullet points, 1 minute to prepare your answer, then you need to talk for 2 minutes. You are judged on these criteria. Fluency, coherence. Some people forget what coherence means. Coherence just means, is what you are saying making sense. Okay? Is what you are saying. Does it make sense? That's all it means, coherence. Lexical resource is vocabulary, grammar, and pronunciation. You know what those are. Again, I will remind you of the secret. Okay? The secret is you don't have to talk about all the bullet points they give you. As long as you talk about the main topic, you can make up your own bullet points or subject headings or whatever you want to call them. For example, if you see a question like this, okay, these are the 4 bullet points. What genre the movie was, where was it set, what was it about? Okay, well, what genre the movie was. Genre, by the way, means what? Nok ha.
Yes.
What does the word genre mean? Give me a synonym, please.
The content.
Sorry, Nok ha, I can't hear you. Oh, still can't hear you. You are dropping out. Sorry. Bao Lang.
Yes.
The word genre. Do you know what it means?
That is types.
Correct. Good. Type. What type of movie is it? Is it a horror movie? Is it a comedy? Is it a drama? Is it a romance movie? Okay. Genre, French word, by the way. Okay. Often used when instead of talking about type, but you can say type. That's all it means. So going back to this, if you just look at their bullet points, what genre the movie was, okay, well, if you say romantic or mystery, all right, that takes about 1 second to say. Okay, you can't talk about this for more than about 1 second. The movie was a mystery. The movie was a comedy. Okay, where was it set? It was set in Vietnam. Okay, it doesn't take very long to talk about a couple of these bullet points. This obviously takes longer. So you might use these bullet points, okay, and then make up a couple of your own. But the main point I want you to remember is you don't have to use these bullet points. Yes, you have to do this. You have to talk about an interesting movie, but you can make up your own bullet points. That is the secret. All right. And why this works is because of this. Okay. This is what the examiner is looking for. Viet Ang.
Yeah, teacher.
Can you please read what I have highlighted?
They are using your ability to speak fluently and coherently for up to 2 minutes.
That's right. So that's what they are listening for. They're not actually so interested in what you are saying. They are more interested in how you are saying it. Are you saying it fluently? And remember, coherence means, does it make sense? Okay, so that's what they are interested in. So they are not thinking what bullet points we're using. All they are interested in is hearing you speak fluently and coherently for 2 minutes about the topic. And while you are doing that, of course, they can listen for these as well: your pronunciation, your lexical resource, and grammar. So, as it says here, what does it say here? Ting.
I'm here.
Okay, please read what I have highlighted.
What you talk about as long as related to the main topic is not important.
Good. What you talk about, as long as it relates to the main topic, is not important. Okay? And this is the key part. As long as it's related to the main topic, you can talk about anything. Okay? So again, make up your own bullet points. And I think I've told most of you that one of the things that makes it easier for you is to tell a personal story, something from your own experience. Okay, so for example, movie. Okay, talk about a movie that you have been to see and that really had an effect on you. It made you really frightened. It made you really sad. It made you really happy. Okay, talk about what is the name of the movie? What is the story about? How did it make you feel? Okay, that way you will easily fill up 2 minutes. All right, and you will notice there I've made up my own bullet points. What was the name of the movie? What type of movie it was? What was it called? What was it about? How did it make me feel? Okay, that is the sort of thing you need to do with any speaking part 2 topic. That is the secret. Okay, so you make up your own bullet points. As long as you are talking about the main topic, what your bullet points are doesn't matter. Okay, let's go right down to the end. Remember, a few weeks ago, I asked you to think of your own bullet points and how you are going to talk about this. So this is what we are going to do now, everyone. Describe a building that you particularly like. That is the main topic. Okay, now these are the bullet points, okay, that I have given you. Remember what I just said, you can make up your own as long as you are talking about a building you particularly like. All right? So does anyone have any questions about this? Okay, so you are all going to get the chance to talk for 2 minutes, which means some of you are going to get more chance than others to prepare. It means some of you, of course, will be sitting a little while waiting for your chance to talk. Please, if you want to get better, please listen to what the other students are saying and the comments that I make about their talk. If you want to improve, please don't use this time now just to go on your phone or go on the internet and look at something else. Okay? If you want to improve your English, this is when you need to be listening both to what other students are saying and also listen to the comments that I'm giving the other students so that you can improve your talk when it comes to your turn. Okay. Fong Ni.
Yes.
Okay, you are going to go first. Okay, Fong Ni? You are going to be number 1. I'll give you a moment to prepare. Okay, Fong Ni, don't worry. But you are going to be first. So, Fong Ni, Tuan Son, Viet Ang, and Bao Lang are the first 4. Fong Ni, Tuan Son, Viet Ang, Bao Lang. Okay, Fong Ni, you have 1 minute to prepare starting from now.
My topic is describe a country you would like to visit, right?
No, sorry, this one here, Fong Ni, this one.
Okay.
Describe a building you particularly like. Okay, so I'll start the minutes again. Fong Ni, okay, you have 1 minute from now, okay? So, Fong Ni, Tuan Son, Viet Ang, and Bao Lang. So while you are preparing, what I'm going to be listening for is, well, first of all, can you talk for 2 minutes? And I'm going to be listening for the same thing that I showed you about before. Okay? These things. Can you speak fluently and coherently for 2 minutes? Okay? Can you speak without stopping? And can what you are saying make sense? Also, your pronunciation, your vocabulary, and your grammar. That's what I'm going to be listening for. But first of all, the most important thing is I want you to be able to talk for 2 minutes fluently and coherently. Okay, Phung Ni, are you ready? Phung Ni.
Yeah.
Okay, you've had your 1 minute preparation. So, anytime you're ready, Phung Ni, please start. 2 minutes.
Yes. Now my 1 minute is run out.
Yeah, your 1 minute has run out.
Okay.
Okay, so please start. Please start, Phung Ni. This is good practice, Phung Ni, okay, for you. Okay? Good practice.
The building I particularly like is my school. I think people think that I'm a little bit weird because I like going to school. I don't really like study, but I always have a good time with my friend at my high school. My school is really old. It's about 67 years old, and many equipment in my school is not good, like are not good, like air conditioner is we can't use air conditioner in the summer, or the table or desk is break, but um, I still enjoy going to school. In my school always organize many events every year, like dance or music show. So I
Can you keep going, Phung Ni?
sorry, teacher. I
Okay, that's all right, Phung Ni. This is why we practice. So you got up to, that was 1 minute 20. Okay, 1 minute 20. So you still had 40 seconds left. By the way, everybody else, as I was saying before, if you want to get the most out of these lessons, please listen to what the other students are talking about, and please listen to my comments. Okay, this is how you will improve. So, Phung Ni, always hard to go first. I know. So, what you are saying, Phung Ni, the English you are using is fine. Okay, not many mistakes, Phung Ni, which is great. This is how you make it longer, Phung Ni.
yeah.
Are you listening? Okay. There are two things you said to me. Okay. The first one was you enjoy going to school because you have a good time with your friends. You
Yes.
remember you said that? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Tell me, give me examples about the good times you have with your friends.
Yes, I know, but I can't come up with any idea.
Really? Really?
Yeah.
What? Give me one now, Phung Ni. Give me one now.
I think like when me and my friend decorate the classroom at Christmas and Tết.
Yes. Okay. And you decorate the classroom at Christmas. How do you decorate the classroom, Phung Ni? With what? With what?
I think we.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. So go put the picture in your mind, Phung Ni, and tell me about it. When you decorate the classroom, what do you do?
Me and my friends used to draw and paint a lot of colorful.
Paint what? Yeah. Paint what, Phung Ni? Paint what?
I
What? You paint pictures or you paint decorations? What do you paint?
I paint the decoration.
Okay, good. Right. Can you see where I'm going with this, Phung Ni? Okay. Okay, it's going to be very easy for you to fill up 2 minutes if you can talk about some experience you have had at your school. Okay, so this is a good topic, by the way, for you. School. You do lots of things at school, but you need to be able to describe in more detail. Okay, so the one about what you do with your friends, Christmas decorations, that's fine. So you could say, every year, about 2 weeks before Christmas, my friends and I, we decorate the classroom with Christmas decorations. We have to spend some time painting and drawing. We paint the Christmas decorations. After that, the Christmas decorations, we hang them up in different parts of the classroom. See what I mean, Fung Ni?
Yes.
Okay, you just talk instantly. Remember in your mind, have a picture in your mind of what you and your friends do and talk about it. Okay?
Yes.
It is as simple as that. Then you will not run out of things to talk about. The other thing that you mentioned was that your school has events every year. So, if you don't want to talk about what you do with your friends, talk about one of the events. Give me an example, Fung Ni, of an event. What's an event that your school has every year?
It's a winter festa. We will performance performance about Christmas.
Great, great. Okay, so then just for the rest of your talk, describe that to me. Okay,
Yeah.
that's all you need to do, Fung Ni. You don't sound very sure, Fung Ni. But this is how to answer these questions. So you are talking about school. Okay, so you've already said the building I particularly like is my school. Okay, and the reasons why I like my school is my school has some problems with the equipment, like the air conditioning doesn't work sometimes. But the reason I like my school is because of the things I do with my friends there and the events that we have there. For example, does
Yeah.
that make sense, Fung Ni?
Yes.
And then you just talk about either things you do with your friends or events or both if you have time. Okay? And you are still talking about the topic, something that you are doing in your school. Okay, do you understand, Fung Ni?
Yes.
That's what you need to do, okay? Because if you are just trying to describe your school, like the buildings are old, the air conditioning doesn't work, very quickly you will run out of things to say. Okay, there's only so many things you can say about your school building. So, what you need to do is talk about some personal experience that you have inside your school building. Fung Ni, if you have any questions about that, please ask me later. Okay, so Tu and Son is next, Viet Ang, then Bao Lang. Tu and Son, are you ready?
I think so.
Okay, whenever you're ready, please start.
I would like to talk about the Lotte Mall building, which is positioned near the famous West Lake. It looks like the building is not very small like the other complex building. It looks just high as a school, but very big inside. There are a lot of activities to do there because there are many famous brands and also many big restaurants. Me and my family went there a lot of time. We even celebrate my grandfather's birthday there, and we try out the Taiwan hot pot restaurant. The food was really great, but it's not just about the food, it's also about the service that the restaurant gave me. The staff attitudes was very good, and they always appear on time. So I have a really good experience there. Another reason why I love going to the Lotte Mall is because it's also near to my family's house, and so it's convenient to go there.
Okay, have you finished?
Yes, I have finished.
Okay, so that 1 minute 40. 1 minute 40. So you still have 20 seconds to and son. Okay, so you have the right idea to and son. You're talking about the Lotte Mall, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, so you talked about you went there for to celebrate your grandfather's birthday, all right? And you talked about how you were impressed with the service,
Yes.
which is good. So to make it longer, give me an example. I know you gave me a short one. You said, they brought the food out on time.
Yes.
Okay, but talk a bit more about an example, maybe of the good service or of the sort of food that you had there. Okay, what did you have to eat for your grandfather's birthday? To and son. For example, what did you have to eat?
We have a meal eating hot pot. So it's
And what is hot pot? To and
it's
son.
like a bowl with, it's like you pour many things inside hot water, which
Correct.
is
Yeah. Keep going. Yeah. What sort
created
of
from
things?
many ingredients.
Yeah. And for example, what? What do you put in the hot water?
We eat mushroom, beef, and
Yes.
many other kind of additional.
Good. Yeah. Many other kinds of additional food. So we use mushrooms, beef, other vegetables, many kinds of food. Okay. And then we sit there and wait for it to cook. And while we are waiting for it to cook, gives us time to talk to each other. See what I mean, to and son? Again, you are talking about the experience in more detail. Does that make sense, to and son?
Yes.
Okay, so you went there. You have most of the answer correct, to and son. Okay, you talked about how you went to the Lotte Mall, celebrate your grandfather's birthday. The service was really excellent. They brought most of the things on time. One of the main things we had at the restaurant was hot pot. Tell me about hot pot. Okay, just describe hot pot. What is hot pot? Okay, that will easily fill up 30, 40 seconds. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, and these are all words that you know in English. You don't have to talk about anything complex or complicated. A hot pot is when we have boiling water there, or maybe some frying pan, okay? And then the restaurant staff will bring us food. They will bring us food like mushrooms, vegetables, cabbages, meat, okay? And then we all sit and we can cook our favorite type of food while we are all talking to each other. See how I'm just using simple words, to and son, okay? But I am just describing the scene at your grandfather's birthday. Okay?
Okay.
That's all you have to do. Okay? Just describe, like I was saying before to Fung Ni, the picture you have in your mind. Okay? Your memory of this. But just talk about it in more detail. That's how you fill up 2 minutes. Okay, any question, to and son?
No, I don't.
Okay. Viet Ang, you are next in Bao Lang. Viet Ang, are you ready?
Yeah, teacher.
Okay, Viet Ang, whenever you're ready, please start.
Um, I would like to talk my my building is landmark 81. Um, I have one time to go there. To when there 1 year ago, and it not only the highest tower in Vietnam, but also it highest tower in South saw this idea, and it was built by Vingroup in 2014 and opened in 2018. Um, when you go there, it can attract tourists to entertainment. For example, you can go there to watch movie in cinema, swimming, gym, and ice skating. With a street pavement to parking and 81 floor, you can see this tower in anywhere in the Ho Chi Minh City. And it have many apartments around the landmark 81 to people for people to live. Yes, I finished.
Oh, you finished. Okay, so that is 1 minute 25 Viet Ang. Okay, so that was a good description of the building, Viet Ang. To make it longer, to make your talk longer, tell me why you like the building so much. What is it that you like about the building? Okay, and tell me about something you have done there. For example, you mentioned maybe you've been to a movie there, or maybe you've been there to eat. Tell me about that, okay?
Okay.
That's how you make it longer. Tell me about an experience you have had there or a memory you've had there. If you went to see a movie there, just tell me about the movie. Okay. I remember my friends and I, we went there and we watched Harry Potter. Okay. And the Harry Potter movie we watched, it was called Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Apprentice. And in this movie, Harry and his friends, they did this. All right. Easily, you will fill up 2 minutes. That's how you fill up 2 minutes. Okay.
All right.
And this is something that you did in this building. So it is still related to the main topic. Okay.
Okay.
Does that make sense, Viet Ang?
Yeah, teacher.
Okay. All right. Bao Lang, you are next. After Bao Lang, Fung Ling, Bao Ling, Ting, and Chan. So Bao Lang, Fung Ling, Bao Ling, Ting, and Chan. Bao Lang.
Yes.
Okay. Whenever you're ready, please start, Bao Lang.
So I will talk about the buildings that I am the most, I think is most beautiful and meaningful in my perspective. That is Ho Chi Minh mausoleums. That is the burial place of the Vietnam presidents in the past, and he is the person who helping Vietnamese people escape from the war and also background for us to maintain and develop the socialisms. This place is remind us about like the gratitude to the previous later generations. And in the past, my house was near to that building, so I usually came to came came to that buildings to in the seconds of September to see the flag raising ceremony. That is our national days. So that is really meaningful if we can go to there and see the raising of the flag raising ceremonies. It's a little bit crowded at the time, but like when I was a child, like in the 2nd of September, in the Ho Chi Minh Memorialisms, it's a little crowded, but I found it's really interesting. And yeah, at the moment, I just still keep the habits because, but like I have my own motorbike at the moment, so I can go to there, travel to there whenever I want, and like in the future, if I have a chance, I will invite my friends, especially like for foreign friends, because that is a really
Okay,
beautiful.
Bao Lang, that is 2 minutes. Okay, good. So Bao Lang, you talked for 2 minutes, which is great. Okay, so to make it better, Bao Lang, all right, two things. I want you just to relax a bit more when you are talking. Okay. I know that this is a little bit hard because it takes practice to get relaxed when you are giving a talk and other people are listening. I know, especially if you are not used to this can be difficult. And but if you are not relaxed, it makes you maybe talk a little bit too fast, which is what you are doing. Okay, and it also makes it sound like you are not comfortable. All right. What I mean by that is when you are talking with your friends or family, you talk in quite a different way, which sounds a lot more comfortable and relaxed. That is what I want you to aim for. Does that make sense, Pauline?
Yes.
Okay, so the first part of that is just slow down. Okay, you can slow down, Pauline. All right? You're just going a little bit fast. So just slow down and just tell me about the building. And the second thing I'm going to suggest to you is you talked about the flag raising ceremony, didn't you?
Yes.
You say you like to go there to the flag raising ceremony in September. What is the flag raising ceremony, Bao Lang, and what happens?
Just raise the flags.
Yes. And what do they do? Do all the soldiers come out?
They sing our national songs, then
Right.
raise.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how many people are there, Bao Lang?
It's crowded. I
Right.
can't remember it clearly.
Okay, but that's all right. It's crowded. Okay, so there are what, thousands of people there?
I guess.
You guess, yeah. So, when does it happen, Bao Lang? Did you say September?
That is in September the 2nd.
Okay. Every September the 2nd at the mausoleum, they have the flag raising ceremony. This is an important part of our history in Vietnam. Thousands of people come to watch it. So every morning at 10 a.m., the soldiers come out and they carry the flag. And there are about 100 soldiers, and they all march together. And they look very smart, all dressed in their uniforms. They all raise the flag, okay? They put the flag on the flagpole, and then everyone sings the national song. Does that make sense, Bao Lang, what I'm doing?
Yes, I understood.
Okay, just describe again from your memory the scene. Okay, you know what? How many?
Yes.
You don't have, and you don't have to know in detail how many people are there. You just say there is a big crowd. There are thousands of people. You know, the soldiers, they bring the flag out. They raise the flag. The soldiers look very smart in their uniforms. The soldiers all salute. Okay, then everyone sings the national song. Okay, and that's an easy way of filling up time without having to think about all the different parts of the mausoleum. Okay, so the main thing to remember for you, Bao Lang, you can afford to relax, okay, and slow down a little bit, all right? And then just talk about some experience that you've had at the mausoleum. Makes it much easier. Any questions, Bao Lang?
No.
Okay, good. Next is Feng Ling, Bao Ling, Ting, and Bao Chan. And like I said, I know some of you are waiting a while, and some of you have already had your turn. Please, to make the most of this lesson, listen to what the other students are saying and how I am suggesting they can improve. All right? If you still have your speech to come, please don't write everything down. I know some of you are waiting for 20 minutes and you can write the whole speech down. Please don't do that because you won't be able to do that in the exam. Okay, so please just write down your bullet points and try to talk to them for 2 minutes. If you can't, Don't worry too much. This is just practice. This is why we are practicing this. Okay. Feng Ling, are you ready?
Yes, I'm,
Okay, whenever you're ready, Feng Ling, please start.
one of my favorite buildings is the Batisco Financial Tower in Ho Chi Minh City. This skyscraper stands in the heart of the city with its unique design and helicopter parking space. Inside, you can find a variety of offices, restaurants, and on the 49th floor, we can see all the city through a glass wall. I particularly like this building because during a trip in Ho Chi Minh City, my father held a birthday party for my mother in one of the restaurants in that building. And the restaurant is very beautiful and the food is delicious too. The table we see was next to the glass wall, and the night view from the building was very impressive to me. Um, and it becomes a most tourist destination when coming to Ho Chi Minh City. I think it's
Okay, so it's a bit short. Okay, Feng Ling. Okay, that's only
yeah.
1 minute 15. Okay, so you still had 45 seconds left. So I think that was good, Feng Ling, but I think you know what I'm going to say. Okay, I'm going to say, okay, that what you talked about having the dinner and with your father and sitting by the window is good. Just tell me more, Feng Ling. Tell me more.
Yes.
Okay, you say you were very impressed by the view. What could you see? All right.
Yes.
You had nice food there. What was the food? Okay.
Yes.
All right. Just that sort of thing can easily fill up another 30, 40 seconds. Okay. You can say, we had dinner there and we were sitting really close to the window and it was on the top floor of this building. And from there, I could see all of Ho Chi Minh City. All right. I could
Yeah.
see some of the really tall and famous buildings. I could also see the river. I could see the boats on the river. And it was hard for me to concentrate on what people were seeing and concentrate on eating my food because I kept looking at the view. Okay. That kind of thing. All right. So just talk
It's a
in more
nervous
detail.
editing of it.
Yeah. So you had the right idea, Feng Ling. Okay, you talked about an experience you had in this building, which was great. Just give me more detail. All right.
Yes,
Okay.
I remember.
Okay. Thank you, Feng Ling. All right,
Thank you.
Bao Ling,
Yes,
are you ready?
yes.
Okay, please start.
Today I will talk about Ngọc Sơn Temple, which is iconic and the most widely known temple in Hanoi. Um, Ngọc Sơn Temple is located on an island at the middle in Quan Kim Lake, and it was originally constructed in the early 19th century. And it was built by Emperor Zhalang in around um one 100,000. So it had a long historical past and ancient. Um, uh, and it also associated with various historical and religious figures. The structure of Sun Temple is connected to a chapel bridge and surrounded by the water lake and grass, which give a greeny atmosphere. Inside the temple are altars and statues that worship national heroes. The and when visiting temple, you can explore walls and architectural details and take picture here. And moreover, you can enjoy street, street food vendors that offer a chance to experience local food. It's a place that take place for the most festival and also local celebrations. When I was a child, I uh, used to go with my family to enjoy the Tet celebration era and traditional performance. So it's
Okay,
going to
that's
be
2 minutes. That's 2 minutes, Baoling. Okay, 2 minutes already. Good. So you talk for 2 minutes. That's great. Just one correction to your word. When I was a child, when I was a child. Okay, I think you said chilled. You said chilled. When I
yeah.
was a child. Okay. Baoling, that was good. Okay, you gave a good description, and you were about to tell me about going with your family there, which is great. Maybe you could talk about that in a bit more detail. Okay, instead of just talking about some of the things about the building. All right, you might find that easier. What do you think, Baoling?
I think still have a time to talk about my memory.
Yeah, yeah. So talking about your memory, and the reason I keep mentioning this is it's a lot easier to talk about some memory you've had than to try and remember all the different bits about a building. Okay, when it was built, how long it's been there, how many floors it has, and so on. Much easier if you can just talk about a memory that you've had when you are there, because you just described your memory. But that was good, Baoling. You talked for 2 minutes, okay, fluently. Good. Any questions, Baoling? Okay, good. And yeah, I mean, you also mentioned street food. You could talk a little bit about the sort of street food you can get there, for example. So many different things you could talk about there. Okay, Ting, then Bao Chan. Ting, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, Ting, whenever you're ready, please start.
Well, I want to talk the building I particularly like is Lotte Center. Lotte Center is located in Ielts Street. Uh, is this is the central location of the great view of Hanoi skyline. Lotte Center is the skyscraper have the modern design. It have 65 is standing 65 stories height. Uh, Next, this building is a multifunctional building, have many variety of exploring like apartment, shopping mall, restaurant, and office. One of the main attractions in this building on the 65 floors is in here the visitor sings can see in views of Hanoi, in, such as the Red River, West Lake, and the Old Water. I like this building because it have the modern and dynamic designs. It also have many shop and other functional I can enjoy. Moreover, it have the place I can sing Hanoi in
Okay, Ting, thank you. That's 2 minutes, Ting. Okay, that's 2 minutes. All right, so Ting, your vocabulary is good. Okay, I notice you use words like skyscraper, skyline. That's good. You also describe about the building very well. So the one thing that you need to practice is the fluency. Okay, you had a lot of pauses between words. All right. And this is why we do this practice thing. Okay. The more you do this, the more fluent you will get. Just like when you are talking to your friends and family. That's what I keep telling everyone. That is what you should be aiming for. So you are not giving a speech so much, is that you are just giving a part of a conversation with your friends and family. That is the style that you need to aim for. Does that make sense, Ting?
Okay.
Okay, so all the things you talked about were fine, Ting, okay? And you talked for 2 minutes, which is great. Okay, and your vocabulary is good. You know enough words, Ting. All right, so all that is fine, but I just need you now to become more fluent. All right, and what I mean by that is you are sounding very hesitant when you talk. You are stopping every 2 or 3 words to think of the next word. Okay, and the way we improve that is just by practicing. So what you can do, Ting, is you can practice by yourself using your phone, if you have a phone, to record yourself and listen to yourself back, which I know a lot of people hate the sound of their own voice. I used to too when I was young, but you get used to it. That is the way to practice. Okay, so Chan, Bao Chan.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, are you ready, Chan?
Yes.
Yeah, sorry, Chan, I can't quite hear you. And after Chan, by the way, we have Ming Nok, okay, and Nok Ha will be the last two, unless anyone else has joined the class. So it's Chan, Ming Nok, and Nok Ha. I don't think I've missed anyone else out. Okay, Chan, are you ready?
Yes, I ready.
Okay, please start.
So the most particularly tower that I admire, that is the landmark 772 skyscraper. So this building is the most tallest in my city. So that can it be called the iconic? It's the same like the landmark 81 skyscraper in Ho Chi Minh City, but the less floor. So the building is placed in Cầu Giấy district. Because it's very tall and the height of the tower is big, so that attract much of attention from the public and remain to be a place that many people want to visit once in their life. That include me. So this these towers is I think that the infrastructure inside that's good, so I don't really worry about if it falls. So the from the first floor I work in, so I can see that the big whiteboard that a lot of information when the tower that built and what inside the building. So I think that if the building tall, it's not enough. If it's tall but the inside is empty, so that could be the most terrifying and boring tower that I ever set the foot in. So the first floor we can see that the tower that include the luxury hotels and
Okay, Chan, that is 2 minutes. Okay, good. So you talk for 2 minutes, Chan. That's good. So your vocabulary is good. Your fluency is good. Your coherence is good, Chan. All right, all made sense. And you were easily able to fill 2 minutes. You talked about how you felt a little bit. All right, with the building. Do you have any questions for me, Chan?
I don't have any question, but I think
Okay.
that I information of the tower so that I can say that what you can do in the tower. That
Yeah, I think because you had so long to prepare for this, all right, you maybe concentrated more on the information about the tower than you needed to do. All right, when you only have 1 minute to prepare, I still think it is better if you can talk about either an experience you've had with something or your feelings about the building and why you feel that way. Does that make sense? You know, you might say, I feel very impressed with this building because, okay, and then talk for some seconds about why you feel impressed with the building. You don't just say, I feel very impressed with this building because of its architecture. What is it about the architecture that you enjoy? Is it similar to another building that you know? Does that make sense, Chan?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, Ming Nok.
Yes.
Thank you for waiting patiently, Ming Nok. Are you ready?
Like half.
I'm sure you are ready, Ming Nok. You've had plenty of time. So whenever,
Yes.
please start whenever you're ready.
Can you read the question?
Can I read the question?
Yes, yes.
How do you mean, Ming Nok?
Like you read the question to start to.
So in the test, they won't read you the question, Ming Nok.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Okay, in the test, they will just say, okay, you've had your 1 minute. Please start your talk now. Okay.
Oh, yes.
Okay, that's what they will say.
Okay.
All right. So please start whenever you're ready, Ming Nok.
Well, yes. When everyone talk about building, they would think about like something luxurious, huge, like enormous, and like some complex buildings. But honestly, my top favorite buildings was my home. So, my home is kinda a small house in a narrow lane, which have just four four floors. Like I love it. It's not about of its architecture, but it's the love that it concludes. So if my memory serves me right, there is one day that I received like a bad marks at school, and I feel disappointed, and I'm scared that my mom will yell at me like any typical Asian mom. So I just ride my bicycle to home, and there is a sudden rain. And then I realized that I forgot my raincoat, and my whole body has wet. So I just try to ride as fast as I can because I feel like disappointed, and then come with the rain. My mood is like really low. Then when I came home, I think that my mom will be like angry and told me that why you come home so late and why you receive bad marks. But like it's a day that she will really gentle, and she's really kind. She take the towel and let me dry my hair with the hair dryer. And then she told that she not just like yelled at me as I expected, but she told me to eat a meal, and I think it's the warmest and the coziest meal I have ever eaten in my life.
Okay, that's 2 minutes, Ming Nok. 2 minutes, exactly. All right. So, I remember you did this a couple of weeks ago, Ming Nok. You just talked
Yes.
about your house, which is great. Okay, describe a building, any building. Okay, and so what you did is absolutely fine, Ming Nok. And the way you talked about the experience, absolutely fine. All right. So
Yes.
it was fluent, Ming Nok. Your vocabulary was good. It was an interesting story. Okay, very good, Ming Nok. So I think that's great. You know, I don't have any more comment, Ming Nok, other than,
Yes.
okay, just the more we do this, I think the more relaxed you will get. Okay,
Yes.
it was a little bit stop start in places, just a little bit.
Yes.
Okay, what I mean by that is that you would stop and then you would start again with like another idea and then talk about that for a couple of sentences, then stop again. All right, but that is
Yes.
just practice. That is just practice. right? You will get better with that. So,
Yes.
Mingnok, that was great. That was
Yes,
great.
thank you.
So like I say, it was fluent, it was coherent, your pronunciation is good, your grammar is good. Okay, your vocabulary is all good. So
Yes.
that is exactly how you need to answer the question. So I just have one question for you, Mingnok. Did you find that easy using an experience
I
like
think
that?
it's more easy than I use the bullet points.
Yeah, I think
It's
so.
yes, sometimes I make up some stories, but I'm a master at it.
Yes, I can tell. I've heard your stories before. You're very good at that. But
Yes.
yeah, that is a very, because like I said, and I hope the rest of you are listening to this, and we just have one more to go, by the way. Like I said, what the examiner is listening for is how well you are communicating, how fluent and coherent your story is. So they are not listening for bullet points, okay? They are just listening to how you are talking. So you are talking great, Mingnok. Very good. Any question for me, Mingnok?
Like I have said before, but I have some problem with the ideas just pop up in my head like right when I was talking, so sometimes I feel kind of difficult.
Okay, so this is where in your minute preparation, you just need to jot down one or two main ideas, okay, and just stick to that, all right? Okay, otherwise
Yes.
you will find yourself talking for too long, okay, and they will stop you like I did. All right, so you just have to be a little bit more strict with your planning, okay?
Yes.
Okay, that's good, Ming Nok. Thank you. Right, Nok Ha.
Yes.
Are you still awake, Nok Ha?
I'm still awake.
You're still awake. Great. Okay. Thank you for waiting so patiently, Nok Ha. Okay. Whenever you are ready, Nok Ha, please start.
So ask me my
Oh. Nok Ha, sorry. Can you hear me? Nok Ha, oi.
here. Can you hear me?
I can now. Sorry, Nok Ha, you disappeared completely, okay? At the start. So I couldn't hear you at all.
I
Can you just
think
say
because my internet connection,
it's not great?
yeah, it's kind of bad today. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's usually better than this, Nok Ha. Okay. I can hear you okay now. Start again. We'll try one more time, Nok Ha, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
If you ask me what my particularly building that I like, I would say that's my home, which is located in the center of Hanoi, the capital of Vietnam. My house is made decorated with cream and white. It's would build with, I would say, about four floor and it's made in my school. I spend most of my time stay in my house because I feel like it help me relax and make me comfortable after learning many hours at so we can also eating and having uh we can also eating and having a group project at my home. My family usually held held big occasion at my house because it's a very big one for people to for my whole family to come and enjoy meals together. Once we have a big meal on Tet holiday, which have traditional food like bánh chưng, boiled chicken,
Okay, knock ha. That's
and
2 minutes. Knock ha. Knock ha. Can you hear
okay.
me? Can you hear me? Yeah, that's 2
Yes, I
minutes
can.
already. That's already 2 minutes.
Okay.
Knock ha. Okay. So again, so that's good. A good choice of topic, knock ha. Your own home. So easy to talk about. I know. And that was good, knock ha. Your vocabulary. Sorry, it stopped working for some seconds, but I could still hear most of it. So your vocabulary is fine. Again, it is for you to get better, just need to improve your fluency. Nokha, okay? It is a little bit hesitant in places, a little bit stop start. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, it sounds like you are just being a bit too careful when you are talking. And remember what I am trying to aim for, the style is just like when you are talking to your family or a friend or a relative, something like that, okay? That is what we are aiming for. Can you hear me, Nokha?
Yes, I can still hear you.
Okay, good. Okay, so what you need to do to improve knockout is just your fluency, just to sound more natural and relaxed, more natural and relaxed. Do you have any question, Nokha? Do you have any question for me?
No, thank you.
Okay, good. All right, it's almost time. We're not going to do any writing today, obviously. It's almost time to leave. So everyone, what most of you need to do to improve, all right, is to think of some experience that you can connect to the topic. So what we're going to do in the last few minutes, Fong Ni.
Yes.
Okay, Fong Ni. I'm glad you are still with us. Can you see the topic I've highlighted, Fong Ni?
Yes.
Okay. Can you please quickly, and I'm going to ask everyone this, think of a country. Okay, tell me the country and just tell me in one sentence, okay, one experience that you could talk about in relation to this country. Does that make sense, Fung Ni?
Yes.
Okay, so Fung Ni, Tuan Son, Viet Ang, Bao Lang, Fung Ling, Bao Ling, Ting, Chan Ming Nok, Nok Ha. Okay, that is the order I'm going to go in. So I want you just to tell me the name of the country that you have chosen and just give me one sentence or less. Tell me about some experience, okay, that you can tie to that country. For example, I could choose, I would like to visit Korea because I really like K-pop, okay, and then I can talk about K-pop for 2 minutes. All right, Fung Ni, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. So your country and your experience, please, Fung Ni.
The country I would choose is Italia, and the experience is want to try the Italian food and see the architecture in Italia.
Okay, that's great. Thank you, Fung Ni. Tuan Son.
I would like to visit Thailand to try out their famous food. and also learn about their
Sorry, learn about their
culture.
culture. Okay, good. Two and son. Viet Ang.
I would like go to USA because have my basketball. My famous basketball is Minnesota Timberwolves. Yeah.
Okay, that's great, Viet Ang, because then easily you can talk easily, I'm sure, for 2 minutes about why you like
Basketball.
basketball. Okay,
Yes.
why you like basketball and why the Timberwolves are your favorite team. Okay, that's good. Very easy. Ba Lang.
I really want to visit France because I saw a movie called Ratatouille, and I really want to try the food, the cuisine in there.
Okay, great. And of course, you can easily talk for 1 minute about Ratatouille, Bao Lang. Okay, like what was the movie about? What happened? Okay, that sort of thing. Good. Feng Ling. Feng Ling, are you there? Feng Ling, can you hear me? Bao Ling.
Yes.
Yeah. What is your country and your experience, Feng Ling? Sorry, Bao Ling.
My country is Japan, where I enjoy the culture and beautiful things and comics and like animated films. Mhm.
Okay. Ting.
I'm here.
Yeah. What is your country and experience, Ting?
Country is German, and I want to try some German sauces.
German sausage, did you say? Is that right, Ting? Did you say German sausage?
Yes.
Okay. So remember the name of the country is Germany, Ting. Okay. Country is Germany. Chan.
I would like to visit Korean because I want to try all their cuisine because it fits me down to the last and the least that very suitable for me.
Okay, good. Knock. Ming Knock.
Yes. Oh, if everyone could talk about travel, everyone would love to go to Japan, Korean. But for me, I would love to go to Indian because I love to try this spicy and flavorful cuisine of
Okay, good,
India.
Ming Knock.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's good. And Nok Ha. Nok Ha.
I would really try the Japanese like that I have the um, and the ramen, and I also like the traditional culture.
Okay, that's good. Thank you, Nok Ha. Feng Ling, can you hear me yet? Feng Ling. No, she can't. Okay, I'll stop share. All right, everyone turn your cameras on, please. So I can see you before we say goodbye. Okay, so I know it's not easy be talking for 2 minutes. All right. So some of you I know will feel shy about this, and some of you will find it hard to actually talk for 2 minutes. The way to improve is, if I haven't told you this already, I will tell you now and remind you now, is just to get a topic. There are many topics online. Use your phone and just record yourself. All right. If you are finding 2 minutes too difficult, start off just talk for 1 minute. Practice talking for 1 minute and then increase the time as you get more confident and more used to it. That is how to improve. All right. And very soon, if you do this maybe 10, 12 times, okay, you will improve very fast. And like I say, try to think of some personal memory or experience that you can connect to the topic. It will make it much easier for you to talk about and fill 2 minutes. Okay, that is the end of the lesson, everyone. Great to see you all. All right, I'm glad.